Go. I'm on my last topic. It's the what are we doing here? The cost of an arc. Evaluating arraying expressions based on word problems. So the cost of an art class is $20. All right, so it's $20 plus $2 for each paint. Now, the key word here is each, for each paint. All right, array expression to determine the cost if you use P paints. I do apologize about my handwriting. It is pretty awful. So what's happening here? So I like to draw pictures for everything, and I know that sometimes people think that's kind of funny, but it is what it is. So it says the cost of an art class is $20. So here's my art class, and it just cost me $20. Now it also says plus, which means I have to add on for every paint I use. Well, here's $2, and here's $2, and here's $2. Now I don't know how many paints I'm going to use. Maybe I'm going to use 4 paints. Maybe I'm going to use 400. I have no idea. So here's the deal. Since I don't know how many paints I am going to use, I have to use a variable. Because I might go one night and only use 1 paint. Next night I go, I might use 3 paints. So I really don't know. So here's what happens. We're going to pay the $20 plus, now it's $2 for each paint. 2, 2, 2, 2. And I don't know how many paints I'm going to use. So it's 2 times the number of paints. So 2 times P. Now, if I used 4 paints, that's going to be 20 plus 2 times 4, which is 20 plus 8, which is $28. Now, this down here is just me evaluating the expression. The actual answer to the question was this. All right, I just want to make that perfectly clear. Clear. If I use 0 paints, if I just went for the art lesson, it'd be 20 plus 2 times 0, which is 20 plus 0, or $20. So once again, this part down here is the evaluation. This here is my actual answer. It says write an expression. This is an expression, all right? So this, once again, is what the question is actually asking for. At a zoo, the snack bar charges I'm going to do the second one now. At a snack bar, the zoo charges $7 for the meat meal. All right, so $7 for the meat meal, and $5 for the vegetarian meal. All right, write an expression. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm writing an expression that represents the total cost of M meat meals and V vegetarian meals. So I have meat meals and I have vegetarian meals. Well, I don't know how many meat meals I need. So there's going to be some number of them. I don't know how many vegetarian meals there are. Now, I know this picture is a little bit misleading because it looks like I have 4 and 4. But once again, I really don't know. All I do know is that each vegetarian meal or meat meal is $7 and each vegetarian meal is $5. So it's super easy. Well, every vegetarian meal or meat meal I order is $7. So it's going to be 7M plus the cost of each vegetarian meal, which has to be 5V. Now, once again, if I had ordered, and so this, no, I want to just make this perfectly clear. This is your expression. That is the answer. So what would happen if I had ordered 4 meat meals and I had ordered only 2 vegetarian meals? Maybe there's not a lot of people with me at the zoo. I would have 7 times 4 plus 5 times 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's $28 for the meat meals. And I only ordered 2 vegetarian, so 5 and 10. $10. So I'd have to pay $38. And once again, this is the actual expression. This is what they're actually looking for. In the last video, I did evaluating expressions, and I know sometimes math seems disconnected, and the reason why is because if you don't learn things in context, it's a little bit hard to understand. So this is how the two complement each other. My very last example. My car holds 5 quarts of oil. This is my car's oil pan. It holds 5 quarts of oil. It is slowly leaking. All right, so if it's leaking, that means I'm losing oil, right? It's slowly leaking 3 quarts, 3 tenths a quart of every day. So, once again, the word every, each, per, these are all words that kind of lead you to believe that there's going to be multiplication. How much oil remains after D days? All right, well, after 1 day, I've lost 3/10 of a quart. After 2 days, I'm going to lose another 3/10. After 3 days, I'd lose another 3/10, and so on and so on. But I don't know how many days I have, so I'm losing 3/10 every day. So it's going to be 5 quarts minus 3/10 times the number of days. If a day equals 1, I've just lost this. If days equals 2, I've lost 2 of them. If days equals 3, I've lost 3 of them. Now, once again, this is your expression. Well, I should have said write an expression, which I did not. But that's what we're doing here. Now, if I want to evaluate how much oil do I have after 10 days, if days equals 10, and I'm being irresponsible and not getting this fixed, and I'm not adding oil to my car, I'd say 5 minus 3/10 times 10. Well, I happen to know that that's going to be 5 minus 3, which means I would have 2 quarts of oil left in my car. Bad things are going to happen. I need to get that fixed. Anyway, I hope this helps. I did go kind of fast, so if you need to watch it again, watch it again. All right? Thanks.